I'm here with John Elder. John is with our special events department in Gatlinburg, and he's got like a whole list of stuff here, special events. John, thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you very much for having me again.
Hey, tell us about what's coming up in special events. I know that's always a big part of Gatlinburg's entertainment, and just let us know what's going on.
This fall and winter, this is beginning a very busy time in special events. I say that a lot, but it really is true. Through September, October, November, December, we really do start really laying on the events and bringing people in, doing a lot of neat things. And in addition, we have several new events and one-time events probably that are being done just for the bicentennial this year.
Speaking of the bicentennial, this is the year of the bicentennial.
Yes,
I've run into more people say, is this the bicentennial? This is the bicentennial.
This is the bicentennial year. Yes, we're in the home stretch, more or less, for our bicentennial. A couple of the, like one of the events coming up, one of the first events coming up in September I want to talk about is a bicentennial event that was requested by City Commission, as a matter of fact, to be part of the bicentennial, and it's bringing back the Run for the Hills.
Oh, that's a great event.
It's going to be on September 23rd. It's at 10K, which is a good piece of running. And it starts right in the middle of town, goes through town to the outskirts, the Highway 321, back through town, comes back up in the middle of town and ends at Minot Park.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a heck of, I can't even drive that far without getting winded, so I'm not even going to attempt that, but it's going to be a great thing. Run for the Hills, of course, was a race that was run for many years, and over the years how events kind of come and go, and it just kind of ran its course, and now we're bringing it back as part of the bicentennial this year. The Gatlinburg Recreation Department is putting on the whole race. They got some, like Knoxville Track Club has sanctioned it, so it's going to be a great race, and it's run on a Sunday morning, September 23rd at 8 o'clock. Pre-registration is $20, and then up till that Monday, then after that, the later registration is $25.
So register early, save $5, and start training now.
And start training now. I'm already too late. So, but we're really excited about having that one come up for this year, especially with the bicentennial as part of it. Of course, though, September is also the month for our fundraisers.
Right.
And this two big ones are coming up for United Way. The city is getting ready to go into its United Way campaign. So two big fundraisers. Number one will be the city's very own Taste of Autumn.
Oh, that's always great.
And this year is very special. This is our 10th year for the Taste of Autumn.
See, I've been training for it.
Yeah, have you? Good. Yes, I have too. So we're real excited about that. We're going to honor some of our restaurants who have been with us over the years. And I was doing some tabulation. Over the years, the Taste of Autumn has been able to donate over $105,000 to the United Way in the years that it's been in existence.
That's big.
So it has touched a lot of people with the funds that have been generated by the Taste of Autumn.
Taste of Autumn's all different restaurants in town. They come and they've got their best food. They're displaying, and you can go around and sample all of it. It's a blast.
We got like a lot of our old standards. Hard Rock Cafe, who's going to be there. Of course, like the Cherokee Grill is going to be there. We also have some new ones this year, though, too, because Bubba Gumps is going to be joining us this year. Well, as soon as they start coming into town, we told them you have to be part of the Taste of Autumn. You have to be there for it, and they were right there with us to be that.
And Lineburgers is back open.
Yes.
Right.
So all of our restaurants through that have participated so far, they're coming back with us. And once again, 100% of the proceeds goes to the United Way of Sevier County. 100%. We know there's nothing that's taken out. All the ticket price and everything. And tickets are $25 a piece, or you can reserve tables, rounds of 10. If you have a whole group that wants to go, you all want to sit together. We'll have the tables for $250, and of course that gives you unlimited sampling from the restaurants. We'll have about 25 restaurants that you can sample from the entire night. We'll have entertainment. We're probably going to have a new jazz band that's going to be coming. She's a singer from Nashville. Her name is Karen Johns. So we're really excited about that, and that's just recently that we looked at. We're going to be able to get her to come in for it. And also we're going to have our live auction as well.
That's awesome.
And we've got a couple of really neat packages coming up again that we'll be able to bid on. Skybox tickets and for the Smoky Stadium, and also some trips, one trip to Orlando. So neat little packages like that. Good stuff. Good. And once again, it all goes to those 27 agencies of the United Way that serves. And all of that money stays right here in Sevier County. So the money that's spent here goes to the agencies right here in Sevier County. It doesn't go somewhere else in the big office somewhere, and it doesn't go for salaries or anything like that. It all goes right here to help our own folks.
And I think when people know that, they feel like twice as good about getting behind something, because all the money goes right here.
Absolutely, yes.
So Run for the Hills, Taste of Autumn. This is getting better.
Yeah. And then that on Saturday, September 29th, the Taste is on September 27th. On the 29th, then we have our 4th annual Great Gatlinburg Shark Race. Whoa. Another United Way event.
Good.
And that one, of
That's
course,
always fun.
Thousands of little rubber sharks are released into the Little Pigeon River, and they race down from the Christus Gardens Bridge, race down to the Ripley's Aquarium Bridge. I hope there's enough water in the river by then. That's my only worry. We were talking a little earlier. We may need some wranglers, shark wranglers, to make sure they keep on going on down the river. So that, but the prize this year is $10,000 cash.
Wow. And how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $10 a piece.
$10 each, and you can win 10,000.
10,000.
That's
great.
And all the money goes to United Way.
And all the money goes to United Way once again.
Super.
Two great events. So then, and that gets us on into October. Of course, some ongoing events are kind of like our hay rides that Gatlinburg offers, which are fantastic. That I don't think a lot of people realize that actually a portion of those proceeds from the hay rides goes to United Way also. Sure. Yeah, and of course they take you through around downtown, up around downtown, and through town. Just a neat little ride. There's a tractor that pulls your wagon along.
Oh, it's fun.
It's a neat way. Yeah, it's a
My
neat
kids
way to
love it.
Do they?
Yeah.
So
and I do too.
Yeah, it is neat, and that goes on all the way through the first of the year. So it's a neat little event. You know, a little thing that's ongoing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can enjoy and everything. Let's see. Now in October we do have about 3 new things I wanted to cover that are brand new and part of the bicentennial. One of them is there is a photographic exhibit that is right now open, but we're going to have like a little dedication ceremony. It's going to be officially opened up on October 4th, and the exhibit is called "They Built This City on Arts and Crafts." And what it is a collection of photographs.
Built this city.
Right, yeah. I was hoping somebody else would get that too. Old Starship fans, yeah. But there's a photographic exhibit. It's at the Ripley's Aquarium Welcome Center. Okay. And what it does, it traces and kind of outlines the impact that arts and crafts had on the development of Gatlinburg.
Sure.
At one time, what we call arts and crafts now were just your everyday tools. Right. They had to make these things in order to survive. And then it turned into an art, and that people would come in and buy. And that's part of what fueled the entire tourism economy for Gatlinburg. Right. So without arts and crafts being one of the main things, along with the mountains, this is what helped Gatlinburg become what it is today in tourism.
Exactly.
So that's been a ongoing bicentennial project. Kenton Temple with the library has been working on it for many months, putting it together, and now we finally got it together and it's up on display. Looks great. So good. And it's free. It's an exhibit that's going to be up there for the time being probably until the bicentennial is over. So anybody can go by just during the regular Welcome Center hours.
Upstairs on the veranda?
At the Aquarium Plaza.
Aquarium Plaza.
At the top where the Welcome Center is.
Right.
Just go right on in, and it's right
I'll
there.
have to check that out.
Yes. But we'll be kind of dedicating that on October 4th. Then on October 6th, this is new, and this is really neat. The Thomas Kincaid folks approached us about this.
Okay.
That he is coming to town. Thomas Kincaid is. And he is going to be doing a benefit. It's actually going to benefit the Boys and Girls Club. But he is going to actually release on that time. He's either going to have a sketch or a new painting finished, whichever one he's closest to, of downtown Gatlinburg.
I'd like to ask him, how does he get that light to come up?
It's amazing. Yes.
Like, God.
Absolutely amazing. But he has kind of a soft spot in his heart for Gatlinburg, and he is going to do a downtown picture painting of Gatlinburg, and he's wanting to release this, and it's going to be as part of the Gatlinburg bicentennial also.
Oh, wonderful.
So and
that's going to be when?
That's going to be on October 6th.
6th, okay.
It's going to be in Mills Auditorium.
Whoa.
He's going to be there, and they're also going to be giving away an actual Thomas Kincaid on canvas. So it's as part of to go to the event, you make a small monetary donation to the Boys and Girls Club, and you get a chance to win that.
That's great.
And he'll be there to me, and they'll unveil this new painting. So that's very exciting,
And as you know, the Boys and Girls Club, the Gatlinburg building is under construction. The steel's up, the roof's on it, and it looks wonderful. So if people see this, if they haven't seen it yet, it's right out by the high school. Check it out.
Very nice. It's coming right along, but it still needs some help.
Yeah, still needs some help.
We're very, very excited that Thomas Kincaid's going to be helping along with that.
That's very exciting. That's good.
Of course, in October, we also have the Cliff Dwellers. We'll have their artist, the gallery gathering out in the Glades.
That's always good.
Very good right there. Gatlinburg Craftsman's Fair. Over 200 artists and craftsmen in there at the Gatlinburg Convention Center. It'll be great. And we'll get down to November. We got some, of course, our more exciting things happening in November. But we'll also be opening up another photo exhibit. This one will actually be in the WL Mills Conference Center, which is called the Founders and First Families exhibit. We've taken photographs, and this is kind of like the first phase of it, of photographs that represent some of the founders of Gatlinburg and first families. So it's not necessarily one particular person or anything, but they're representations of the early families like the Ogles, the Whaleys, the Huskies, the Maple, all the people who've
the
been
five families.
Right, exactly. That come up, and we found certain descendants, certain photographs and things like that. And like I said, this is kind of like the first phase because we want to kind of have a full representation of difference. But this is kind of like our first one. I think there's about 10 portraits that are going up, and it's going to keep on going on as we're going. And we're going to dedicate those in October. I'm sorry, in November. Now, but November, of course, after fall is getting out of the way, we go headlong right into Winterfest and Gatlinburg Winter Magic. And of course, to kick us off, we always have it's going to be our Gatlinburg Winter Magic kickoff and chili cook-off.
Can't beat it.
Wonderful night, yes, wonderful night. Very excited. This year, we've gotten so many calls about who's the entertainment this year. We've just gotten confirmation that we're going to be having the Coasters as our entertainment this year.
That'll be great.
The Motown group, the Coasters, legendary.
Yeah.
Fantastic show. We had them a few years ago. This Motown type of entertainment really works well with Chili Cook-Off, and it's one of the events that people start calling in at the beginning of the year saying, who's going to be the entertainment this year?
The Chili Cook-Off, that's where you can buy a spoon, sample chili.
All the chili. We usually have about 20 to 25 chili vendors there with your spoon. You just go around to each one of them. I don't think anybody goes away hungry from the Chili Cook-Off, that's for sure, and they enjoy some great entertainment. And this year also, as part of the Gatlinburg Winter Magic kickoff, we're having an expanded fireworks show also.
Good.
Look for
Make
that.
it a little bit better, a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, yes, kind of like a little bit more of a grand finale to it. So we're real excited about that. Of course, that's going to be on November the 7th. This year, November 7th starts at 5 p.m.
Good deal.
And it goes till 8, so it'll be right downtown Gatlinburg.
Great.
So it's going to be, once again, another great one. Of course, in November, then just a couple of days later, 4 days later, is our Veterans Day celebration.
That's always good.
We're doing it again up on the Ripley's Aquarium Plaza. Beautiful place to have it. And we're going to be having the music how we've had in the past, our tribute to our military branches. And like we say with ours, we want to have our Veterans Day to be a celebration.
Yep.
We want to do a real thank you to it. We want to have it really be not only a remembrance of our past veterans, but also of our veterans that we have right now.
Exactly.
So people, we get compliments on it. Some people call in, make sure when it's happening that they plan their vacations around it. Of course, we honor not only the veterans who visit us, but also especially our Gatlinburg veterans.
That's wonderful.
And of course, this year being a bicentennial year, I think that's very important also. That this is part of our heritage. This is part of who we are. And so that's very excited about how that event's going to come off this year.
Good deal.
And of course, keep on going in November. November's a busy month for us.
Sure is.
And we get down to the Thanksgiving weekend, and we have our festival, our Festival of Trees, Festival of Trees, and the Nutcracker Suite will be returning this year.
Two good events.
Two great events, yeah. The Festival of Trees takes place in the concourses or the hallways around the WL Mills Conference Center. And it's kind of just the introduction, more or less, for the Nutcracker Suite, which is put on by the Smoky Mountain Regional Ballet Company. It's going to be in Mills Auditorium. Last year it was great. It was really fantastic. It came off very well. And they're looking at expanding it. Of course, the performers are, geared gearing up for it already, and we've been in contact. Elizabeth Williams is one of the main driving forces behind it.
She does a great job.
She does, very quality.
Do you think that there's any opportunity or a spot for Zeno the Bear to get in the Nutcracker? Or
That's scary.
You sort of have an insight on Zeno.
Yeah,
pardon the pun, but
it's getting hot in here already. Well, we'll see. I don't know if we can find two big enough for him, And at that time he's putting on extra winter fat,
he's getting ready,
so that
and he's been to the Taste of Autumn already.
Right, the taste, the chili cook-off.
He skipped the Run for the Hills.
Exactly. So he skipped Run for the Hills, but that's going to be once again the performances for the Nutcracker Suite are on Friday and Saturday nights at Mills Auditorium. That's the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
so that kind of fills in that weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people in town. So it is a great opportunity. And that gets us going on into December, when just about a week later, it's about time for our Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade. Once again, this year it's sponsored by Schwann's Food Company. We're very pleased to have them back
people.
Again. They are. They've been
deliver
great
right to your door.
Yes, deliver right to your door.
That's convenient.
They've been fantastic sponsors. They've helped us out in so many things and provided giveaways for us and a lot of extras that really do help us to pull off these events and take them up to another level, more or less.
You guys have done a great job in sponsorship, because all the people that come, they bring a lot to the table, and that's very important.
A lot of people are really starting to see the value in Gatlinburg, how that we are bringing so many people. We have so much to bring to the table, so many people, so many venues, that we have such a great kind of recognition over the Southeast that they can associate with that, and they want to be part of
That's a win-win.
Exactly.
Good for us,
it works for them. It works for both of us.
Good deal.
Now, this year we have some very special things. December 7th is the date of the Christmas parade. It's always the first Friday in December. But this year, because of that date, it is Pearl Harbor Day.
Right.
And on Pearl Harbor Day, well, in honor of that, we've got confirmation that we're going to be actually hosting some of the Tuskegee Airmen. The Tuskegee Airmen were the only black flight squadron in World War II.
That's right.
And the Atlanta branch, we've been in contact with them, that they're going to be coming and joining us as the Grand Marshals for our parade this year.
Wow.
So I think it's going to be a great tie-in for that day, a little bit of remembrance, a little bit of celebration, and with the Christmas season to have them here. And also, we're going to have, for the very first time, possibly even in Sevier County, I believe, is we're going to have the Budweiser Clydesdales team.
Oh, wow.
Will be joining for the
big.
parade. Yes.
Sure.
So, two big things, two great combinations in there. Once again, the parade is going to be broadcast by WATE. It will be broadcast on December 22nd. So I give people a chance to see it. Right before Christmas. It's going to be on December 22nd at 7 p.m. So people get a chance to see it. And they always do a great job with us on the production and everything. And one of these days, it's going to be one of those things people are going to tune in just like Macy's.
Right.
Yeah.
They already do. We just don't know it.
Right. Exactly. So I mean, we are really looking forward to
That's
that.
good.
On that.
Everybody loves a parade.
Absolutely, yes. Now, part of in December once again will be kind of the wrap up. Finally, I say finally, but the wrap up of our bicentennial. And
it's got to come to an end.
Yeah, exactly. It's 1 year, and as part of that, we're going to what used to be the Gateway Gala is going to be the the celebration. Oh, excuse me if
I don't know how you remembered all this stuff. You get 20 pages here of stuff you memorized.
It's a celebration party. For the bicentennial, and
that'll be
in the Gateway Gala, it's December 11th. It's going to be centered all around the bicentennial as kind of like the last. This is what we've done for this year. Final party type of thing. Wrap up. Some of the neat things they're going to be doing for that is they're going to be using some of the artifacts from the Gatlinburg's history as part of centerpieces to some of the tables. One of the things is that they are working on that I believe is confirmed now is the chair that
Jack Huff carried
Jack
his mother.
Huff used to carry his mother up to LeConte.
Where was he when I needed him?
Yeah.
I've hiked up there.
I'm still waiting for them to put the escalator in with the Coke machine at the top. But things like that. It's going to be the tie-in. Of course, they're going to be using traditional music and stuff. So it'll be a fun evening. It'll be a great evening, a great way to top off everything we've done for the bicentennial this year. Also. Then, of course, the very end of the year, our last big hurrah for the year.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, right.
How did I know?
How did you know that? Yes. New Year's Eve, we're going to be doing our fireworks show and the ball drop at the Space Needle again.
That's wonderful.
Or so
that's
on
wonderful.
The 31st that night. Once again, we're looking at doing the staging with the entertainment before that we're going to be able to kind of up the entertainment a little bit, the show. And once again, we're doing this to kind of draw people into kind of out of the main parkway up Airport Road so that we can keep that area kind of open and flowing in case there's emergencies or anything. But we do that to bring that crowd up. Plus, it gives people a better vantage point of being able to see the full Space Needle as we do the fireworks, because the fireworks go off all the way up the stem, off the top, and of course we're trying to top that show every year.
Well, it's hard to top.
It is.
That's a great display of fireworks.
It is, and so we're very, very excited about that. Again, it's going to be another wonderful show.
John, you have done an excellent job of filling us in on what's going on, what we can look forward to in the future. Special events are such an important part of Gatlinburg, and we appreciate the job you guys do.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
I need it.